told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Do dirt on my neck, try to bury me. Do salt on me like that was seasoning. Now this my season. Weathered every storm that was in my way. I promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one believed me. Now they gotta see me from the nosebleed or the front row. I don't care what see. Dreams to reality. I'm too real for reality TV. Remember I was poor, now I'm writing this song from a balcony. Told them watch out for me, but they ain't see me coming at a roadkill. No alone nights on that road feel like keep pushing even though we don't feel right. Blood, sweat, and tears just to live life. Talk to God even when I didn't see light. Still talk to him when it got bright.
Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The cameras are out for this one, partner. Home openers are unique and always bring a special type of energy to the ballpark.
Today is a celebration. It is the beginning of a new year, and there's no other game like this one on the schedule. It's the first time playing inside your home stadium with your brand new teammates, and you know the fans are going to bring the energy. The excitement is already building in here.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill for the Phillies, Zach Wheeler. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Kevin Newman. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Jonathan Indy at the plate. In the air, left field. Schwarber settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Reds go down quietly, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Nick Lodolo.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. On the ground, 2 ball. Newman over to second, on to Votto, and they turn it. You translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Here's Harper now. Liner to second and picked on the hop. India over to first in time. Harper retired. And that ends the inning. We played 1 here in Philadelphia, and there is no score at Citizens Bank Park. Back here in Philadelphia, and the batter now is Joey Votto. Zach Wheeler, who was the 6th overall pick in 2009 by the Giants out of high school. He's from Smyrna, Georgia. And a pitch. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Wheeler, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Harper flashes the leather on the running catch.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Will Myers now.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. No score here in the second. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that'll do it. Reds down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. What a year 2022 was for Kyle Schwarber. He won the Silver Slugger, led the National League with 46 home runs. The only guy in the majors that hit more home runs than him singing was Aaron Judge. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and that mechanics adjustment that he made in 2021 with the Nationals, as we saw it start to pay off then, really took flight in 2022 with the Phillies. And every time he swung the bat, it seemed like there was going to be good contact in the strike zone. One of those bats that just seems like it's in the zone for a long time. Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. This one smacked out to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Garrett Stubbs. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. At a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that'll get down for a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out. This is Bryson Stott. In the air, right field, and that'll get down for a hit. The throw home. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1 down. And here's the first baseman, Derek Hall. And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. Stubbs hung up in a rundown now between third and home.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Dives, and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Able to get back into third safely. A run comes in on the play.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Turner now. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. On the ground, out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. 1 runs in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is still loaded and still only 1 away.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
So bases loaded with one away. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. On the line, base hit. One run across, 2 runs across now. The relay throw, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Nick Lodolo out of the game, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Reds, Luis Cessa.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And now here is Harper. Grounded out his first time. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. Line drive, base hit right field. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's 0 for 1. Base hit and a run comes in. The throw in and he's safe as the run scores from third.
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Garrett Stubbs now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Waste no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
1 out, base is loaded. And stepping in is the speed. Line drive, base hit. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Derek Hall, the next to hit. Singled and scored his first time. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Out of here. Grand slam. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 13-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Tony Santillan gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. That one the other way. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
So the Philly batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. Swing and a base hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 2 down. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Lifted in the air, right center field. Myers makes the play, and it's out number 3. So it's a baker's dozen. 13 runs across in the inning. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. Phillies on top, 13-0. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Jake Vossler. Vossler, 29 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And that's through there for a strike.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Up the middle, on the run, throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Played that ball perfectly and got the throw off across his body as well as anybody could have. Any slower, and that was probably a hit.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Next pitch is popped up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Chris, you think about memorable performances in the home run derby. Well, the Nationals had the All-Star game in 2018, and Bryce Harper, with his dad throwing to him, put on quite a performance. And There's a swing and a drive. To the warning track, makes the catch. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber in his 8th season batting in the cleanup spot, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And a base hit into right.
He was all over that one. Really turned on that one down the line, and that's a spot where there's pretty much never going to be a defender, even with the shift on.
One gone, runner at first. Now at the plate, Nick Castellanos. Line drive. Fraley makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's all Philadelphia, 13-0. Back here in Philadelphia, all set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Kevin Newman. The wind of the pitch. Strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And it's even up.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Kicks and deals. Just off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Comes the 2-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Stop. One up, one down.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 with a flyout. The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 when they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year. These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. First time up was a pop out. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And a foul ball. That misses, and 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And now the catcher comes up to him, Garrett Stubbs. And here it comes. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Myers racing over to make the catch. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Base hit, center field.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Derek Hall. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Center field, number 16.
Brandon Marsh will hit next. 1 for 2. Rips one to right. This looks like extra bases. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. 15-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Back to the top of the lineup. Trey Turner at the plate. On the ground, Newman goes to third for 1, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Up next for Philadelphia.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm, 1 for 3. Knocks it down to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's Bryce Harper. That's hard hit on the line. Senzel puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. Philadelphia on top, 15-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
Wheeler back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And first offering is fouled off. The Reds hitless so far in the game. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Will Myers, the next to hit for the Reds. Strike one.
0-1.
There's a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes a pitch. Lined into right. Myers hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter.
And now here is Nick Castellanos. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, Garrett.
Here's the Phillies catcher, Garrett Stubbs. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman,
And now Bryson Stott.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
International on sabbatical, ain't it magical? Whoa, unimaginable, go gadget flow. I just had to let you know. Back up, when I'm fed up. It's the only thing that's gonna pick my head up. Never let up. You better get up. Just relax your mind, go and grab a red cup.
On a line, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
The batter, the first baseman.
Bases loaded with one away. And now for the Phillies, Derek Hall. He's already homered here in this one. Now a screamer into the outfield. Fraley hauls it in for the out. 2 down. The new pitcher in the game, Ian Gibaut.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That's out to center field. Makes the catch, inning over. Phillies leave them loaded as they can't add to their slim 15-0 lead. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the DH, Jake Vossler. The wind of the pitch. In the air out towards right center. Harper has a beat on it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now it's Nick Senzel. And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the righty deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer it that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
And fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
That one 95 to finish him off. So he's perfect through 6. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Phillies lead it 15-0. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Trey Turner now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And a pitch. Bounce to the left side. And no throw. He's into first easily.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The right fielder, number 3. Harper.
Bryce Harper to the plate. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series off the Padres' Robert Suarez. Turner, the base runner at first with one out. That one ripped. Myers pulls it down, and there's two gone. India with a relay throw. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through 6 full. Phillies lead this one 15-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kevin Newman. The line to kick the pitch. Swung on, popped up left side. Stubbs hauls it in, and there's one away. Next for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. To third, and that chance handled. Throws across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And that's in there for strike one.
Well, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
The 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. The Reds yet to pick up a hit here. To the right side. Hall takes it to the bag, and that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Kyle Schwarber. The pitch. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Nick Castellanos digs in now. Out there to center. Senzel under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher,
Garrett Stubbs stands in for the Phillies. In the air, right side, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The batter, number 5, second base.
First and second, one out. Bryson Stott now at the plate. Back up the middle and a base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. The throw in there safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And here's the first baseman, Derek Hall. And And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever on the ground. Whips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And a base hit into right center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And the lead continues to grow.
Picks himself up an RBI. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
New pitcher now, Joel Kuhnel. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Here's Trey Turner. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
I mean, come on. Have a game. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. That's a base hit. Run scores. Another comes in to score, and they extend their lead.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. Ripped into right field, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And the batter now, Kyle Schwarber. He swings and fouls one off. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. We look ahead to inning number 8. Phillies on top 20-0. And welcome back. Leading off, Joey Votto.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for these guys. They've had no answer.
Wheeler back to work. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Fraley lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. The Reds still looking for their first hit in this one. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaking off the catcher very much at all today.
So now 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Popped up. Stock gets under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. So just 4 more outs to get through. And the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. He's got these hitters locked up.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Ball one there. In the air out to center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the DH, Nick Castellanos. And the pitch. Foul ball.
You know, these Phils, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle, and the leadoff man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Man at first, Garrett Stubbs stands in for the Phillies. And that one wrapped foul. Pitching change here, Buck Farmer. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Number 46, Buck Farmer.
Ground ball to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that one hammered. That's back. Bangs off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. And the lead continues to grow.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.